Last season, Brad Underwood in Illinois had one of the most surprising breakout stars emerge from their program in Kasparas Jakucionis. He is now projected to be a top 10 pick in the 2025 NBA draft, and it's been very surprising to see how he developed across this season and how Brad Underwood turned him from an international nobody into a potential top 10 pick. Would it surprise you if I told you guys that Brad Underwood is not just doubling down on the international recruits this next season, he's basically making an entire lineup of all Balkan players. Now, Blakely is back, and that is the topic that we are going to be discussing for today's video. Today, we are going to be talking about how Illinois has built an all-international lineup for this next season and how they could potentially take over the Big Ten and really bring a new era of college basketball to the NCAA. Now, before I get into today's video, I would just like to take a second to remind you guys to drop a like and subscribe on this video. As you can see, 97% of you guys are not subscribed. Just support a small channel. Go ahead, drop that down below. But I won't keep you guys waiting any much longer. Let's just get straight into the video. Illinois is bringing back two key returners that are probably going to start for them next season. They're going to have Bradislav Ibisich at the center position, most likely averaging 13 points per game last season, 7.7 rebounds. Going to bring him back. He's the first returning player for this all Balkan lineup. And then Kylan Boswell will probably be their starting point guard, averaging 12.3 points per game and 3.4 assists per game last season. He transferred over from Arizona, and he had a good first season at Illinois, but still hasn't taken that complete leap into a potential NBA player. But again, there's plenty of time for them to figure that out, and next season they could finally get their chance. Next season he could have a breakout season alongside all these international prospects and really make a name for himself in the NBA draft waters. Brad Underwood has secured 3 major pickups for Illinois this offseason, the first of which being Andrej Stoyakovic, Peja Stoyakovic's son, who transferred from California to Illinois this past week. And then they also already have hard commits from Mihailo Petrovic and David Mirovich for next season, 2 Serbian-born international players that have been honestly dominating in the EuroLeague and are just poised to potentially have a Kasparas Jakucionis potential breakthrough season. Illinois is priming themselves to potentially run an all Serbian-born team in the Big Ten, and it's a blend that we have never really seen truly incorporated into college basketball yet, and I'm very eager to see how this team performs. So let's just break down who these players are and what they could potentially mean for college basketball. Now, we will start by talking about Andrej Stoyakovic, probably the most notable transfer this season for them. He is a 6'7", 205-pound wing, and obviously the son of former NBA All-Star Peja Stoyakovic. At California, he averaged 17.9 points, 4.7 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 1.5 blocks per game, earning an All-ACC honorable mention and a spot on the ACC All-Tournament first team. Stoyakovic's playing style is characterized by his versatility and scoring prowess. He excels as a 3-level scorer, capable of shooting from beyond the arc, creating mid-range opportunities, and finishing at the rim. His basketball IQ and ability to read the game allow him to find open spaces and make smart decisions on the court. Defensively, his length and anticipation contribute to his effectiveness, particularly in disrupting passing lanes and contesting shots. Under head coach Brad Underwood, Illinois employs a pro-style, up-tempo offense that emphasizes spacing and ball movement. Stoyakovic's skill set aligns well with the system, providing the Illini with a dynamic scoring option who can also facilitate and defend multiple positions. His experience and maturity are expected to have an immediate impact, especially as Illinois aims to build upon its recent success, including a 22-13 record and an NCAA tournament appearance last season. With 2 years of eligibility remaining, Stoyakovic brings both talent and experience to the Illini roster. His addition is anticipated to bolster Illinois' competitiveness in the Big Ten and enhance their prospects for a deeper run in the NCAA tournament. Fans can look forward to his contributions on both ends of the floor as he integrates into the team's system and culture. Mihailo Petrovic, a 22-year-old Serbian point guard, brings a wealth of professional experience to the Illinois Fighting Illini for the 2025-2026 seasons. Having honed his skills in the Adriatic League with Mega Superbet, Petrovic averaged 14.3 points and 7.3 assists per game, positioning himself as an MVP candidate in a league known for its competitive play. Petrovic's play style is characterized by his exceptional court vision and ability to facilitate the offense. Over his last 10 games, he averaged 16.2 points and 9.4 assists, showcasing his dual threat capability as both a scorer and a distributor. His experience against top-tier European competition has refined his decision-making and poise under pressure, qualities that are invaluable in high-stakes collegiate matchups. Under head coach Brad Underwood, Illinois emphasizes a dynamic, up-tempo offense that thrives on spacing and ball movement. Petrovic's skill set aligns seamlessly with the system, offering a seasoned presence at the point guard position. His ability to orchestrate the offense and create opportunities for teammates will be instrumental in maintaining the team's offensive rhythm. Additionally, his defensive acumen and experience add a layer of resilience to the Illini's backcourt. With the departure of previous point guard Kasparas Jakucionis to the NBA draft, Petrovic is expected to step into a significant role, potentially as a starting point guard or shooting guard. His integration into a roster that includes fellow European talents like Zivanameir Ibisich and David Mirovich reflects Underwood's strategic recruitment of experienced international players. Petrovic's leadership and versatility are anticipated to be key factors in Illinois' pursuit of success in the upcoming season. Now, moving on to David Mirovich, a 6'10 forward from Montenegro, known for his blend of physicality and skill in the paint. He plays with a high motor, showing strong rebounding instincts and the ability to protect the rim. Offensively, Mirovich is efficient around the basket and has flashed a developing mid-range jumper. His physical toughness and defensive versatility make him a value piece as a potential power forward in Brad Underwood's frontcourt rotation, especially in matchups where size and interior presence are key. He projects as a rugged, reliable role player who can anchor the paint and handle tough defensive assignments. Now, the last important transfer to cover is Zivanameir Ibisich, a 7'2" Croatian big man and Arkansas transfer, brings elite size and unique versatility to Illinois. He's an advanced shot blocker and rim protector with great timing, but what separates him is his offensive upside. He can stretch the floor with a legitimate three-point shot and handle the ball in transition. He's still refining his game against top-level competition, but his potential as a modern stretch five is high. Under Underwood, Ibisich should thrive in pick-and-pop sets and offer valuable spacing while defensively anchoring the team with the shot blocking and mobility. Together with Mihailo Petrovic and Andrej Stoyakovic, these additions give Illinois a strong European core, experienced, skilled, and physically ready to contribute immediately in the Big Ten. Now, to just give you guys my projected starting five for this Illinois roster, it's going to look something like this. Probably point guard, they're going to have Kylan Boswell still returning and managing that main playmaking role. At shooting guard, definitely going to have Petrovic there. Very good scoring upside along with being a solid playmaker. So they could, have minutes where he's running the point and then bring someone else in off the bench, obviously like a Ty Rodgers. And as their small forward, going to have probably the main contributor of the team. I'm thinking that they're going to give him the keys, but you never know. It's a weird European run offense, so they'll have to see how each of these players play around each other. But Andrej Stoyakovic is going to be probably that starting small forward. At power forward, David Mirovich, and center, the returner Tomislav Ibisich. I could see Zivanameir starting on times. It's really just who's playing better. They could even have both of them starting and Mirovich coming off the bench. It really just depends on who they're playing. And at the end of the day, I feel like this team is going to be very fun to watch. They do have a couple certain flaws, though. Everyone's going to question their defense, especially the interior defense, going up against the Trey Coffin Reds, the other just very, very good Big Ten bigs, especially with teams only getting better like Michigan. But definitely a team to keep watch of, and it'll be really interesting to see how Brad Underwood develops these guys. But that is all that I have for you guys today. If if you like this content, just drop a subscribe, drop a like. Anything would be appreciated. But Blakely will be back in the next one.